Hi, I'm Debbie Mayer, and I'd like to tell you about a book that I have finished writing called After the Crash, Grieving with Hope in Light of Eternity. This book describes the events and emotions surrounding the tragedy that completely changed my world. It was on New Year's Day of 2004 when my three daughters were on their way to be bridesmaids in their brother's wedding, and they were killed in a car crash and instantly became three brides in heaven. And at some point in this life, we all experienced some kind of crash. And even though Jesus told us that he loves us with an everlasting love and that he will never leave us or forsake us, that doesn't mean that we would never struggle or experience pain, not in this world anyway. And Jesus even tells us that in this world we will have trouble, and yet we can overcome because he has. And I'm glad to say that he has also promised us that nothing can separate us from his love. Not anything. No death, no tragedy, nothing. I don't claim to be an expert on grief in this book, but one thing I know is that he is very near to the brokenhearted, and he is very near to the weak and longs to be strong. And I have been both of those, brokenhearted and weak. And I have found that that really is a great place to be in order to receive God's power and love and grace. And I've also discovered that over the past 10 years, that it's in our deepest hurts and really our biggest setbacks that open our hearts to receive God's power and love, and actually can propel us into a life of loving God and loving others. And so that's my whole purpose in writing this book. I want to share the same comfort that I've received, because I know that God does not waste any of our pain. He redeems even the messy parts, and the messy parts like doubting his love and his goodness, isolating, wanting to isolate, becoming stuck in my grief and self-preservation, only to have a temporary and actually false comfort. But because of God's mercy, it's been in those places that God has revealed himself to me. And I share about it very honestly in my book. My hope is that as you read this story, that you can identify some of those places that you've been in your own heart and in your own story, and become inspired and encouraged and motivated to embrace and walk out your own story as well. And so all you need to do is click the button below. It will take you to my website. You can order your book and you'll have it before Christmas. And I would love to continue this conversation with you, and hopefully you will leave comments below or sign up for my email list at my website. And if you liked this video, will you please like it and share it so that the word can get out for people to buy this book. Thank you for watching, and please remember that you are eternally loved.